Now, you know that Barack Obama is in bed with Planned Parenthood, right? The White House defends Planned Parenthood as highly ethical. Planned Parenthood can be accused of many damn things. Highly ethical is not one of the terms I would use. Now, as long as you redefining words, I guess they could be considered as highly ethical. You know, somebody else who I like to pistol whoop is Josh Earnest. I would like to literally pistol whip the living hell. I know I get in trouble from that. I'm going to give you a scenario on the things you can get in trouble and the Secret Service will visit you for saying. I'll do a video and tell you about that. But Josh Earnest dismissed the claim that Planned Parenthood was legally profiting from harvesting fetal tissue. Jackass. Josh Earnest, they said there was. Did you not hear the freaking tape, you jackass? It was almost an hour-long tape. Did you not pay attention to that? He says that the organization holds itself to the highest ethical standards. According to whom? Planned Parenthood, Josh Earnest says that Planned Parenthood holds itself to the highest ethical standards. That in and of itself should get that SOB put into a mental ward. They kill babies, jackass. How can you say highest ethical standards when one of their standards is killing freaking babies? Now we found out they're selling baby parts. Josh Earnest defends Planned Parenthood. I mean, think about him calling Planned Parenthood the highest ethical standard. Of course, Josh Earnest would say it about that because House spokesperson Josh Earnest happens to be representing Mr. Sissy himself, Barack Hussein Obama. And if you can defend Barack Obama, you may as well defend Planned Parenthood as being ethically the highest ethical standards out there. I mean, what type of moron? I don't even know how Josh Earnest actually lives with himself. I really don't. I mean, does he have a wife and children? How do you look your family in their face, serving Barack Obama, and now coming out with asinine statements like this, that Planned Parenthood holds itself in the highest ethical standards? Well, how about everybody else hold them? Because their high ethical standards includes yanking babies out, stabbing scissors in babies' heads, and sucking the brains out of it, letting them die. That's their highest ethical standards. They believe in selling baby parts. They believe in torture in babies and telling parents or going around parents, letting children have abortions without the parents' consent. They believe and they don't want to tell these women and these young ladies of the repercussions sometimes with abortion. Can God forgive you for abortion? Of course he can. I'm just trying to get in the mindset of Josh Earnest, who through these lofty accolades at Planned Parenthood, they hold themselves in the highest ethical standards. When he said those words, I wish I could have just grabbed him by his collar and drug him off the stage and commenced to, I know the Secret Service, y'all gonna come visit me, but commenced to pistol whipping Josh Earnest for making a bold-faced lie like that. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. The highest ethical standards. In whose eyesight, jackass? I mean, please do tell. It could be me. I mean, I'm known to go to the extreme on insulting people or saying something is as outrageous. I mean, I know theatrics and stuff, but I'm going to go on a limb and says I'm well in my place when I say it is out freaking rageous that you use Planned Parenthood and highest ethical standards in the same sentence. They freaking kill babies, Josh. Are you stupid or what? See, this is the problem. All these Planned Parenthood people and those supporter of Planned Parenthood, the Melissa Harris Perry, the Barack Obamas, the Nancy Pelosi, all of these are Josh Earnest. Why didn't they get an abortion? Why don't they have an abortion today? It's not too late. It's a late term abortion. I don't care if you're 55. I don't care if you're 72. You can still have a late term abortion. John Kerry, how old are you? 70 or so? It's okay. We can give you a late term abortion if you'll just sign a consent. You're old enough to sign your own consent. And if not, we can probably get your wife. Is she still well enough to sign things? Heard you had, did you put her in a nursing home yet? But I heard that if you can get a consent, you can still have abortion. So if you guys, all of these people who are such advocates of abortion, and it's so great to have an abortion, why don't you lead by example and have a freaking abortion today? As a matter of fact, I'm for abortion if we can get all of the politicians whom I name to get in line for abortion. I will say abortion is good. Mr. Obama, you can sign up for one. I know that horse mama of yours had you. Is the father really the fella from Kenya? I don't really know, but I heard it was the fella from Kenya. It could be somebody else. I don't know, because it could be Frank Marsh. I don't really know. I mean, your mama was, I mean, she was like a Holiday Inn or something. I mean, I'm just saying, you know. I mean, I'm sure she would be approving of Planned Parenthood, and you would too. Barack Obama is such an amoral individual. I'm not saying anybody's perfect, but there's got to be some moral stand that you actually take. Name me one moral stand that Barack Obama has ever taken his whole freaking life. You can't name one. And that's why Josh Earnest and Barack Obama and the rest of these clowns love Planned Parenthood. The highest ethical standards. Give me a freaking break.